This coverage is brought to you by Rami Rent.
Hello, disc golf fans, and welcome to the conclusion of the European Pro Tour All-Stars event for the FPO division. I am your host, Nate Perkins, Perks of Disc Golf, taking a look at all our sponsors from this year's European Pro Tour. This is a really special event here. We are in the very southern part of Spain at the Mijas Disc Golf Park. Rachel Turton from the UK is leading the way, and Silva Saarinen was really impressive on the putting green yesterday. And Heidi, Laine, EPT cash bonus champion from 2022, and we've got Larsson. And we are getting right into it here. Hole 1, par 3, 90 meters. Really tricky tee shot here. Just kind of an awkward angle. You have these trees right in front of the tee pad. They kind of force you to throw nose up. And it looks like the sun is back out here for this final round. This is a really dry part of Spain, certainly in a desert. We are right on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea. And that's really the height that you're looking for. Oh, and great result there for Heidi. If you are just now tuning in for this final round, players qualified for this All-Star event by finishing either first, second, or third at one of the 6 EPTs from throughout the season. The European Pro Tour will be returning to Mijas in 2023, along with 7 other events, included the just announced Belgium Open. And they're doing a fantastic job of growing the sport of disc golf in Europe and giving all of these Europeans a chance to compete and for people to tune in live. Every EPT event is streamed live in both English and Finnish commentary. And Heidi's going to start this final round off with a birdie. Birdies are pretty hard to come by here at Mijas. And that's going to move her just 5 strokes back of Rachel. It's certainly not over just yet. All right, hole 2. It's a par 3, 81 meters. Slightly downhill here, and you really need to have your distance dialed because there is OB less than 10 meters long with a basket here, and you can see this pin is up on a little mound. You really want to get this one close. Looks like Heidi's lining up a little Annie flex with her harp. Oh, what a mean roll. I mean, you could not have controlled the pace of that disc much better than Heidi just did. And still an unfortunate result there, finding the out of bounds long. And Rachel's kind of been leaning on this shot. She's been taking this FX2 and just kind of throwing it on Heiser. And she did park this hole during round 2. Oh, and she's going to repeat it. Look at that. Skips up on the mound. Well thrown from the ex-ultimate Frisbee player from the United Kingdom. It's Rachel Turton. And Yenny needs that to sit down. Oh, she finds the OB road as well. So no drop zone here on the second. You play where your disc was last in bounds. And what a park job from Rachel. All right, hole Hole number 3, par 3, 142 meters. This one kind of tees off across this little valley. Really tough to get a wind read on this one. You just really expose the disc. You want to bite off as much distance as possible because often this approach can be blind and it's hard to get it to nestle on the little mound that the basket's on. And Rachel's been tossing that D1 all tournament. And Silva just kind of getting on top of that one there. Not the worst side of the pin to be on. Oh, this is a great angle. Look at this ride fighting back late in the flight. Oh, man. Heidi really knows how to unleash on a driver. And really nice approach there from Rachel. See, it's hard to get it close. You're blind and you have to get that nose up so much, and it just stalled out on her. She's not going to be happy with her 10-meter putt that she has left. Heidi can be known to struggle from that distance, but I mean, that was maybe 3 meters. And that is going to really hurt her chances. She just lost 2 on the previous hole. She's losing 2 more here. Rachel is going to have a 9-stroke lead over Heidi.
Did you watch me drop this and then catch it?
All right, hole number 4. It's a par 4, 232 meters. You really want to land your first shot on the road, this is one of those holes where you just don't know what type of footing you're going to get. Even if you do land on the road, you could get a little rock, a little shrub kind of in the way, and that's one of the difficult parts of this disc golf course is you just don't know what kind of footing you're going to have in the middle of the fairway. Wow, Silva pumped that one, but just hyzering out a little early. A really nice straight shot from Yenny there. Yeah, that might have been a good bush. That was
It's everywhere, but on
on a lot of cut right there. Yeah, this is blind. Maybe 100 meters or so. And that's what Rachel's been doing all tournament. Even if she's out of position, even if she's having to choose to lay up for the bogey, she really hasn't. I believe she's maybe only taken 1 or 2 holes that are worse than bogey all event. And that is because of her game plan. She was not in a good position after 2, and she still opts to put it in the center of the fairway so she can just get up and down for the single bogey, rather than trying to do something special and ending up on the hill with no look and carding something worse than a 5 here. Oh, and Heidi really ripped that harp. Oh, and it got good ground play. Let's see if she can cash that 7-meter putt there. unfortunate 3-putt there for Silva. Oh, and a committed spin putt there, and she just kind of pulled it right. And this hole is really taking its toll on this final card here.
I don't know.
Single bogey for Jenny. Aye. And that is officially what we call the yips here in the States. I'd like to hear what you guys call it in Finland. We've all experienced it. I mean, I'm currently experiencing it. You know, we've seen Evelina experience it. One of the great frisbee throwers in Finland right now, Oskari Vikström, he's experiencing it currently. And, you know, we've seen Heidi experience it on the course before. And sometimes when you're putting with so much spin, it can be tough to find that line. All right, we're done with that doozy of a hole, guys. We are moving on to better things here. The 5th, it's a par 3, 131 meters. This one's teeing off slightly downhill. We have these guardian kind of shrubs that force the straight shot. I think most of these competitors are going to be looking to lay up short of that little window. And Silva just barely getting on top of that tee shot there. All right. She's gone 7.54. She's got to be feeling a little spicy on this drive here. Let's see what Heidi Laine can do for us off the tee here on the 5th. And well played from Rachel. Silva's definitely capable of cashing from this distance. We've seen it a couple times this tournament. Oh, great speed on that putt. Notice how she started that one off with a little anhyzer so she could get a full flight because she was nearly 20 meters out. All right, hole number 6. It's a par 3, 129 meters. I like to call this one the graffiti hole. Basket is up against this retainer wall. Kind of making the putts on this hole a little wind protected. And guys, Rachel has 9 strokes over Silva, 10 over Heidi. She's got to be feeling pretty comfortable. Great looking release there from Jenny. And that's going to be in a good position. And the last few times that Silva's thrown this tee shot, she's been getting over on the top of it. Too much Annie. And that looks like she's made the correction. Perfectly executed tee shot here on the 6th. And this is the difficult part of this hole is you throw a good tee shot and you just don't know what you're going to be left with. You have these really awkward kind of nose up spin shots underneath the low ceiling branches. Unless, of course, you throw it 100 meters off the tee and then you're in the clear. And a solid par from Rachel. She is just 1 over par through 6 holes. And while Rachel nearly has this win locked up, we got to remember that this is still a normal tournament and these competitors are competing for 3 cash spots here. All right, hole number 7, par 3, 104 meters. It's slightly downhill here, very reachable for these athletes, and the basket is up on this little terrace. You really do not want to hit below this pin, or you will risk rolling all the way back down the hill. And if you're throwing forehand, you certainly do not want to turn this one over. And Rachel actually throws a pretty conservative hyzer right there. I don't think she was looking to attack this one for birdie. So there were just 8 competitors registered for this All-Star event, and they are just paying out 3 spots. So you do have to podium if you want to get paid out. And we have a pretty tight battle here between Silva, Heidi, and Jenny for 2nd and 3rd place. And we do have some competitors on the chase card that are actually pushing these three. Okay. What a gorgeous wind ride that was from Silva. She just got that one up on Annie, and it just coasted underneath the bucket. That's what she's been doing all tournament. Out of position, laying up. I think she's taken the least amount of rollaways out of anyone that we've watched on this coverage here. And that's really what's been doing damage to these players' scorecards, is the amount of rollaways on the shorter missed putts. That's a really nice birdie for Silva. Alright, hole 8, it's a par 3, 113 meters. This one's playing slightly uphill, and this basket is actually hanging from this tree. And another one with a lot of rollaway potential. You really don't want to hit below the pin, or you're likely to roll back down that hill. Great looking line, just slightly low out of the hand there. Yeah, she really connected with that D1 there, just kind of overturned. Oh, and through that little pocket. Really nice approach there. And she's going to have some work to do. She is 4 back of Heidi, 5 of Silva. She is going to need a birdie and certainly some pars if she's going to catch one of those competitors for that final cash spot. Really strong putt. She is a really committed putter. And look, basket's still rocking back and forth. Doesn't matter. Heidi puts that one on the pole. And they've got a close battle there for second place. Heidi really turned it around. She's now taken 4 pars in a row. right, hole 9. It's a par 3, 78 meters. This one teeing slightly uphill. And we've got this tunnel. Pretty tight, maybe 5 meters across. Players can opt to throw the hyzer and go out over the trees on this one. But I believe we've seen most of this FPO field try that straight shot. That one just a stunning tee shot there from Heidi. Looks like we get a little right to left wind there pushing. Not the best wind for hitting a gap like this. Yeah, and she peers it, just comes up a little short. No, great angle on that standstill turnover, and that puts her at circle's edge. Really well thrown shot right there. Yeah, that's a really nice up and down from out of position. Those standstill turnovers like that with how high she had to throw it, it was a very technical up and down there. And strong putt for a birdie to close out her front nine. Heidi is not making it easy for Silva to lock in that second place spot. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and supporting women's disc golf in Europe. It has been a pleasure to host taking a look at the scores here. Rachel is leading the way, still 8 strokes over Silva and Heidi, and Jenny is 5 back. We got Heidi and Jenny Karppinen just 3 and 4 strokes back respectively of that second place spot. Thank you guys for tuning in to the European Pro Tour All-Stars event. Leave us a comment, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you for the final 9 holes here in Mijas, Spain.